Welcome. So in our last one, we've added 4 things instead of Schoology under our content so far. We're going to continue to add some different materials in there, but we created a very simple one-question quiz. So I'm going to add materials. Um, Next is going to be an assessment. So I'm going to add an assessment here. Go in. What's the name of it? I'm going to say Cat in the Hat. Was my last example. When's it due? We'll make it due by the end of this week. Submissions, I want to enable it until the 4th. Enable it until this date allows them to go in, take it, and they can put submissions in during that time. If I want to enable it, that means they can just do it anytime. And I want to enable from and until. So I want to give them a window. So hey, I want to allow them to enable it from the 3rd to the 4th. So they can start on it on the 3rd. It'll publish it. Boom, it's out there. They can insert their test during that, or their assessment and their answers during that time. And then I can go in and it is ungraded. If you choose, if you're high school, middle school, you can create a new grading category, type in your grading category for it. In this case, it would be Cat in the Hat or AP Econ test on scarcity or wants and needs or whatever else. So you can also set it as a midterm or a final, and it'll allow it to weigh it different ways. But a lot of those weights and stuff come through PowerSchool. So I'm going to go ahead and create the assessment. It's going to pop up very similar. So right here. So here's where I set everything up. And I can preview it to see what the kids are going to see. So here's their instructions. Answer these by yourself. Then I can go in and I can do my settings. Does it have a time limit? No. Do I want them randomly ordered? No. You can set it up however you want to. Students can flag questions for review. Yes. Always allow letting them do that because they can always come back. They don't have to answer it. They can always come back to it. Yes, I want to allow them to eliminate answer choices. They're allowed to do that on the milestones. So you have all kinds of different settings and setups that you can read through that you can allow them to use or not use on here. Then I can go to questions. Right here's where I create the assessment. If you already have certain assessments that you want to use, then that's great. You can. This makes it easier if you just throw it in. It's a one-time deal. You never have to create it again. So I would highly recommend that. But you can use all different kinds of item choices. You can upload a video, and it'd be a video question, maybe of you doing like a little example on a table if it's physical science, where it's anatomy. If you're in high school, of you dissecting a frog and showing one of the tendons in the frog's legs. Hey, can you name this part of the frog? And then they would have to either short answer or they would have a multiple choice of that. But if I'm going to add a multiple choice on here, let's go in, let it work for a second. I can go in and I can set up my question. I go in here and I answer my question. I can use photos and I can use different fonts and stuff like that. Then I put in my answers. Put in my answers. I can move the answers around. And then however I want to set it up. Do I want it as ABC, option A, option B, option C, so on and so forth. And then once I'm done, I click save on that question and it's in there. I hope this helps you out with just a standard assessment setup. Thanks.